All right, our next presenter.
Oh my god! You see what she said to me?
Dude, she called you fat with a PH.
Our next presenter, Cassie Billig, would like to talk about social media and being kind.
Hi, good morning. In care of the sick, great tenderness above all things, Catherine McCauley, founder of the Sisters of Mercy. 4 months ago, I would have not been able to understand this concept. My mother was recently diagnosed and treated for breast cancer and was treated at Mercy Hospital, where I came across this quote. And it begs the question, why not great tenderness towards all? Why would we just have tenderness for the sick? Today, we have created social media monsters, and in the process, we have destroyed the confidence, especially in girls, and their self-esteem. It's easier to keep your guard up when you're texting, so less is at stake. You aren't hearing or seeing the effect that your words are having on the other person. Because the conversation isn't happening in real time, each party can take more time to consider a response. Out there in the audience, please raise your hand if you feel like you have ever been ignored while you've been on social media. As you look around, you can see that's a lot of you. It's very difficult to be ignored on social media because we constantly follow each other. We see each other's every single move. Can you turn the lights back on, please? I'm gonna go for a walk. So this is my point. Teenagers today are like politicians, and can I have any volunteers?
Whoa!
Hi, Katie. Would you go up to me and would you call me a slut?
No.
Why not? Thank you. Anyone else? Volunteers? Marty, would you go up to me and would you call me fat?
No.
Why not? Can I have more volunteers? Would you go up to me and would you call me ugly? Why not? Thank you. So my point here is that we can say these things on social media and we hide behind a mask, but we can't say it to a person to their face. You can't call me a slut, you can't call me ugly, and you won't call me fat to my face. Why? Because we use these tools as a way to hide behind ourselves. Kids can spend hours proving their online identities, trying to project an idealized image. Teenage girls sort through hundreds of photos, agonizing over which ones to post online. The problem with this is that we have begun to define ourselves by the number of likes we can get. Today, we focus on not our character, but the way we look and how we want to be perceived by other people. We filter things, we crop things, we whiten our teeth, we fix our hair, so that we can seem perfect to hundreds of other followers. They can strategically post at high traffic hours when they know peers are killing time between homework assignments. Likes, after all, feel like a public, tangible, reassuring statement of a girl's social status. Because of this, we have become so focused on not who we actually are, but who we want to be perceived as. Okay, how many of you have a Twitter out there? How many of you would wish that you could take back something that you've posted before? That was mean, that was hurtful, that was rude, or that was just unnecessary? Because I'm sure that all of you have. And if you haven't raised your hand, you're probably lying. Another thing that we don't realize is that every time we go onto our phones, we leave a footprint, our digital footprint, behind. and this affects our future. You don't understand that what you post now can affect your future jobs, your colleges that you get into, and everything else for the rest of your life. Because intimate details of our lives can be posted so easily, users are prone to bypass the filters they might normally employ when talking about their private lives. If we post something, it may seem innocent at the time, but to others in the future, it could make or break your job opportunity. It could make or break your college application. So what is cyberbullying? According to pediatrics, cyberbullying is using any form of social media, text messages, or any other kind of website to harass or damage someone else's reputation. And girls are especially the problem in this. Girls are almost twice as likely as boys to be both victims and perpetrators of cyberbullying. Why? Because girls they like to play on people's emotions, where boys are more confrontational towards each other. Girls want to damage people by getting to their emotions and hurting them over time. Cyberbullying today is not taken seriously by many people until you're the victim of it. So what do we do? This leads into this next thing, slut shaming, which is blaming girls for actions that they've done in their private lives. But who gets the blame? It's the girls. It's never the guy. It's always the girl who takes the fall of whatever happened. And this shouldn't be the reason why girls are hated. This is why we hate each other. This is why girls have so many problems with each other. So my point is, we all need a little bit more tenderness in our life because we all need to come together, and instead of tearing each other down, we should be bringing each other up. Thank you.